Well, hello there, folks. Welcome to essentially part B of this theme of communication. As mentioned in a previous video, 2025 is the year to really take your skills to the next level. And hopefully you have been following this channel for a while. Hopefully you may have even got my copy of my book. And hopefully you are someone that's really dedicated to being the very best in front of a small, medium, or very large audience as a great trainer, presenter, workshop facilitator, right? So in today's video, I want to talk to you about the three tenets of core communication, three tenets of successful communication. In a previous video, essentially we looked at the four reasons why people don't make the decision or do the work to actually improve their communication. This video, we're going to look at the three tenets of great communication. Number one, if you're taking notes, which I'm sure that you are, number one is one of the most obvious yet inconvenient truths that we all hate. Number one is the quality of your communication is the response that you get. The quality of your communication is the response that you get. Now, it's a bit of a mind F, but essentially what we're saying is that if you're communicating and not getting a result that you want, then essentially that's on you. That's on you. And that's a very inconvenient and very uncomfortable statement. But essentially, many times people can be in their bubble of that was successful communication because I got to say what I wanted. But if there was a discord and relationships were destroyed or impacted, or people didn't learn from you what you were intending to teach them, then essentially, how could you consider that successful communication? Successful communication is when you're able to express your meaning with intention and they receive it in the way that you intended. But if there's miscommunication, or if there's things that have broken down and not been repaired, then you couldn't really consider that successful communication unless that was your intention, right? So the quality of your communication comes back to the result that you get, not in your own mind how awesome you think you are, right? Number two is people do not listen as fast as you talk. People do not listen as fast as you talk. Now, I'm not going to get into the male female thing and all that kind of fun stuff, but we need to appreciate if you want to connect, if you want your message to land, you need to appreciate that the listener needs time to hear what you've actually said, digest it, take it in, and you need to be able to present it in a way that is emotionally congruent with what you're actually trying to share. And this is why tonality is so important. This is why pausing is critical. This is why you need to allow time and space between the notes and the thoughts that you present to your individuals as you are training and presenting. People don't listen as fast as you talk. Number three is your communication is your responsibility. Your communication is your responsibility. Now, again, as we touched on with the previous video, human nature is to project responsibility. Human nature is to make it the other person's fault, and it's their job to understand you. Yet, how about the idea that it's your job to make yourself understood? But that is a very bitter pill to actually swallow. That takes courage, that takes effort, that takes stepping up. So, number three is your communication is your responsibility. And if you're not being understood, then ultimately it's your decision. How much effort are you willing to put in to be understood? You've got to put in the idea of first understand or aim to understand, then be understood, just like the old Stephen Covey idea of first aim to understand. I can't remember the exact quote, but anyway, be there to understand others, and highly likely they will put in more effort to understand you. But there is a symbiotic relationship between the listener and the speaker there, right? So let's recap. Number one is quality of your communication is the response that you get. Number 2 is people don't listen as fast as you talk. And number 3, your communication is your responsibility. Thanks for watching, team. As always, like, comment, share. Let's get a message out there and let's continue to take our communication to the next level. And let's become the very best trainers that we can be as we go out there, share our message in our industry, and really equip and empower our learners. Thanks for watching, team, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.